We've been wanting to buy a work by Greyson for the collection for a long time. He's one of the most thought-provoking artists working in Britain today. His work is full of imagery and rich associations which are wonderful to use in our displays with material from our collections, and also to use when working with different audiences, particularly young people.
That's the future, isn't it? That's, you know, I don't want to grow up in an ugly world, so I'm hoping to communicate as much of the sort of sophistication that I've gleaned in my 50 years to the young people, so that they start off a little bit ahead of me, you know, and hopefully they'll surprise me. And you know, whenever I work with students, I'm, you know, pleasantly surprised that my prejudices are overturned, you know, and they can be incredibly sophisticated. And of course, walking through the galleries here and seeing the famous Pre-Raphaelite collection you have here. When I was a sixth former, I won the art prize, and the book I chose to receive for that prize was a book of Pre-Raphaelite art. And you know, I'd never seen a lot of the pieces in the book until this day, and it's a fantastic, moving thing for me. A circle has been closed. You know, I'm a terrible liar, perhaps that's a good thing, but they've done a really first-class job, and I don't think I could do it better myself. And I mean, it's a multi-layered display, and it really opens up what my work is about, and it includes a fascinating group of objects, and they've really done a first-class job, so I thank them very much for their talent and good taste and sophistication.
Greyson said that he felt his work was like little babies that he was handing on to people for the future. I hope that we've demonstrated to him that we will be very good foster parents, and that we will really look after and cherish and care for those works. And I'm absolutely convinced that they will be as central to the understanding of the 21st century as work, Paul Maddox Brown's work is to us currently understanding the 19th.
If someone says to me, what's special about Manchester, one of the first things I say is the art gallery is special about Manchester, because it allows so many people to come in and see something that they wouldn't normally touch in their daily lives.
As an artist, you know, that is my job. You know, my job is to communicate. I don't do it in a vacuum. I don't sit in the studio for months on end, you know, just so that some collector can kind of keep them in their front room. You know, in the end, I am in the business of communicating to the public visually. So it's very important that it is accessible by the public. There aren't that many of my pieces in public display, so it's really lovely for me when something like this happens, because it means if somebody says to me, oh, where can I see your work, I can go, well, they've got some really lovely ones at the Manchester City Art Gallery.